So those of you that have been following my channel for a while know that I had my third knee surgery a couple years ago, where I had a large screw removed from my knee. It had been in there for 20 years, so for 20 years I had arthritis in my knee, and it must have been causing systemic inflammation because I had it in my knuckle and everything too, but that's all cleared up. But I wanted to share some techniques with you guys that I have for strengthening the knees, and I'm totally free of knee pain now. My knees feel better than they ever have, and they barely crack and pop anymore. So I'm going to show you guys some things. First thing you have to do is to master this, the native squat. Most people in our society can't even do this because their hamstrings and back muscles are so tight, and when they start coming down, they come up on their toes like that. So the first thing to do is to master this, and it took me almost a year before I was able to do this pain-free after my last surgery. So keep that in mind. This could take years to do. So first step is to be able to master this, and once you do this, you should be able to hold this comfortably for 5, 10 minutes at least, and do this several times a day. So once you can do this easily, no problems at all, it's time to move on to the next level. The next level is called the shin switch, or the shin box. It's where this leg is totally down, totally flat. My instep is on the ground, my shin is on the ground, my knee is on the ground. I'm going to stand up with my weight on this leg like this. Then I'm going to come back down with the weight on the same leg and then switch. Now my instep is down, my shin is down, my knee is down. I'm going to stand up and down with my weight here like this. Then switch. Like that. So that is the shin switch. Once those two have been mastered and you're not having any kind of soreness or knee pain, you can move on to the next step. Just to back up a little bit, I'll show you a stretch for the hamstrings in case you can't do this. It's called the runner stretch. The feet are in a line like this. My knee is against the heel right here, and I hold this stretch. Another angle like this. And you need to hold that stretch for time every day for at least a minute each side until you can do that comfortably, until you can do this. So then the shin switch, and here's the next step. It's going to strengthen the ankles and the knees. I'm going to practice coming down in a squat. My feet are close together, and I come down on my toes like this. So I'm like this. I'm up on my toes on both legs. See that? On my toes. So I'm here, I'm on my toes. Once you can do this with no pain, now is the next level, which is the walk. I'm here, I'm on my toes, I open my hips, come through. Open my hips, come through. Open my hips, come through. Point down, open my hips, come through. I'm on my toes the whole time. So those are my techniques for building incredible knee strength and resiliency in the tendons and ligaments of the knees. Now things like squats and cycling and things will strengthen the knees to a degree. That's more of a side effect of the activity rather than a specific targeting of the tendons and ligaments, which is what I feel these exercises do. And once you've mastered those, then you can do things like the 8 step, or the hop, things like that. So those are my tips for building knee strength. Thanks for watching.